Put your money on the backseat. Don't give a hell about paparazzi, baby. You know they always tryna get me. $1 million looking icy. I can make it rain on you. I can make your dreams come true. But let me get this straight, don't ever need no man to tell me what to do.
Royalton Punta Cana, I'm quite excited to be here for a few reasons. Number one, Royalton is now part of the Marriott ecosystem, and they are located in some of the best locations in the world, this being one of them. Number two, this place is striking, it's stunning. It is one of the best looking properties I've seen thus far in Punta Cana. Speaking of striking and stunning, this beach is spectacular. I need to get down there immediately. And number four, I got upgraded in a pretty tremendous way. This is Coolest Luxury Hotels, Royalton Punta Cana. All right, I'm back in action. Hotel number 6, the Royalton Punta Cana, and I'm back in a big way. I'm in my honeymoon suite here at the Royalton Punta Cana. They upgraded me because the Royalton group is now part of the Marriott ecosystem, which means my Marriott clout works at these hotels, and it works in a huge way. This suite is unbelievable. Let me show you the high points. The bathroom has a huge dual vanity. These external bowl sinks are not only classy, but they're cool as well. And the functional part of the bathroom is tucked away back here through the corridor. It's triangulated. You have your water closet to the left here with this beautiful yet see-through glass door. You have your shower at the anchor part of the room. You have dual shower head, one being a rain head. And then you have your jetted ergonomic pearl hot tub. That thing looks so comfortable. I'm gonna get in that thing here momentarily. And then as we get to the main portion of the room, you have this commanding, dramatic bed. This bed is perfect. It's soft, it's supple, it's springy. It's just sensational. It's the best bed I've had in Punta Cana thus far. I love the layout of this room. It's wide open, it's spacious. You have a huge love seat here at the end of the room. And also you have a fully stocked mini bar, coffee maker, and a TV above it. And last, but certainly not least, probably the best, is this balcony. I have direct beach access. That is the Diamond members only bar right there, which I have access to. Diamond members only swim up pool, which I have access to. Beautiful ocean views. This place is just really majestic and really special. All right, good morning. First official full day here at Royalton Punta Cana, and I could not be more jazzed. That's right, I am jazzed. Take a look at this view. I can hear the waves crashing. There's not a cloud in the sky. No screaming kids in the pool down below me. Everything is just tranquil. It's peaceful, it's serene. Just a really special and spectacular morning here at Royalton Punta Cana. Last night I went to dinner at the most requested restaurant here on site. It's called Zen. You need a reservation because it is so popular, but if you only want to eat sushi, you can sit at the sushi bar and walk right in. That's what I did. Frankly, I don't know why it's the most requested restaurant. The sushi was pretty much below average. There was one good roll on the menu. I had quite a few of them. The one good one was the Vulcan roll. I did have a blended Mai Tai. Where have these blended Mai Tais been my entire life? I may never have another Mai Tai again that isn't blended. Before I get to the beach today, yes, I'm starting with the beach and not the pool, switching things up a little bit, but why wouldn't I? The beach is literally right outside my door. I want to talk about my highlight from yesterday, and it wasn't Zen Restaurant. It was my arrival here at the Royalton. They treated me like a VIP, they treated me like the president. It had nothing to do with me being on YouTube and everything to do with me being a Marriott ambassador. They sent me immediately to the Diamond VIP Club. I had a personal check-in. The lounge manager said hello. The general manager of the entire property said hello. I had a welcome blue diamond drink. I had a Hispanic coffee. I had a lot of food. It was a very memorable check-in experience, and I can't say I've had a lot of those in my life. My honeymoon suite, which I'm still uncomfortable saying, was not ready yet, so they sent me to El Dorado. It is the best restaurant on site, but it's only available for Diamond VIP members. It's the exclusive restaurant here. It's probably the best restaurant I've eaten at while I've been in Punta Cana. That's a big statement. I had the ceviche, which was extremely fresh, and my favorite drink was the Banana Mama. Probably gonna have another one today. All right, evening number 2 here at Royalton Punta Cana, and very fittingly, I'm off to the second most popular restaurant here on site. Before I get there, I do want to talk about the beach a little bit. There were a couple standouts about this beach. Number 1, the beach itself. Absolutely, certainly, definitely the best beach I've seen thus far in Punta Cana. I'm on hotel number 6, and it is indeed the standout beach, again, thus far. The sand was ultra fine, very white, soft, squishy. The water was a crystal clear hyper-electric blue, and not 1 ounce of seaweed in sight. The beach in and of itself was outstanding, but to punctuate things, the Diamond Club Beach Bar was the perfect accent. It was exclusive, not overcrowded, quiet yet upbeat and fun. Perfect location, right on the beach and right outside my hotel room. And as well as being the only place beachside where you can get food, it's also the only place beachside where you can get premium cocktails. I'm talking craft cocktails, premium blended drinks, and special Dominican drinks such as Mama Juana and Paprika. And that leads me to right now. It's night number 2, and I'm going to the second most popular restaurant. I'm going to Hunter Steakhouse. Let's do it. I just finished dinner at Hunter Steakhouse. Before I tell you about that, I love a proper turn-down service. I want to show you what this looks like. Nice and clean. They pulled out this accent light here and put it right over the phone, and then they conveniently put the pen and paper right there in case I need to write anything down. I like those small touches. Also, they made this towel basket for me and then put some faux rose petals right there. Very romantic for a solo traveler. Okay, Hunter Steakhouse. I'm really not that impressed with the food thus far at Royalton Punta Cana. It wasn't that great of an experience. The food was just average, not even average, a little below average. I'd say the best thing about the meal was actually the pina colada, which they moved earth for, and I really appreciate that. So dinner is over, and it's a little deep into the evening, and this is normally the time where I go find like a bar or a lounge and try to find some craft cocktails. I'm gonna switch things up a little bit. I am going to do some nightlife, but I'm thinking entertainment. There are a couple shows here on site, and it's Friday night. I'm gonna try to hit one, if not both. Day 3 at Royalton Punta Cana, and I declare the pool day. That's right, it's pool day. There are a few pools here at Royalton Punta Cana. This is the first one right here. This is the swim-up pool, and it is a moat. This pool goes all the way around the building, which I think is a great idea. It is the Diamond Club pool, so it doesn't have public access, which is why it's not inundated. But it is not adults only. You can see the kids love it out there, which is one of the reasons I don't like it. And they are a little noisy as well. And they kind of cut into your privacy a little bit. But anyway, this is one pool. I'm probably not going to spend a lot of time here, but there is the main pool, which looks to be a lot of fun. I think I saw there might be an infinity pool. Don't quote me on that, but there could be. And there is an adult-only pool here that's part of the Royalton Hideaway. That's the adult-only section, but I think I have access to that. So I want to check out all of that. It's a beautiful day today. It's perfect, actually. Let's get it going.
Put your money on the backseat. Don't give a hell paparazzi, baby. You know they always trying to get me. $1 million looking icy. I can make it rain on you. I can make your dreams come true. But let me get this straight. Don't ever need no man to tell me what to do. Put your money on the backseat. Don't give a hell.
All right, kill me now. Kill me now. This has been going on for like 3 hours. This is why I don't like swim-up suites or swim-up pools, especially community ones, is because they are obnoxious. Totally obnoxious. Yeah, not for me. Not for me. The pool scene here is really not for me. I'll tell you about my day today. So there's one kid pool, which I went to, and that's not for me, obviously, because I'm not a kid and I don't have a family. And then I went to the regular pool, which is the infinity pool, and that's where the music is, that's the happening pool. And that was kind of like a continuation of the kid pool, it was just more lively. I went there a couple different times, went there right away, lots of kids, lots of families. And then I went there later, and they were doing like aquatic aerobics at like 3 p.m. Typically like those aquatic classes happen in the morning. Typically you don't see those like at 3 p.m. And then I went to the Hideaway pool. Hideaway is the adults only, it's a 21 plus section of this hotel. And I thought that my clout got me in there because I'm part of Diamond Club. And no, you can't get in there. I ordered a drink and they pounced on me immediately and they said, this is for Hideaway only. I tried to use my smile, my charm, my Marriott Ambassador status, and my Diamond Club status, and they said, no, you can't be in here. That's probably the best pool here because it is 21 plus, great music, more secluded, more exclusive, and definitely the best crowd, even though it is really, really small, but I couldn't stay there. So the pool area just isn't for me. I think if you have a family, you have some kids, it's a fantastic pool area, but it just isn't for me, like I've said a lot of times. So actually what I ended up doing is going back over to the Diamond Club beach area. I think that's the best area on this entire property to hang out. And I had basically a repeat of yesterday. I just hung out there. It's right outside my hotel room. It's really close to the beach. I just experimented with some drinks because there's really nothing else to do. I had an alcoholic frappuccino, which was amazing. I had a rum runner drink that was very strong, wasn't really my style. And then I had my favorite drink thus far, the Blue Diamond Fizz. That's the same drink I had as my welcome drink. That thing is unbelievable. It's my last full day here at Royalton. Check out this weather. I have hit a perfect 4 days here at Royalton Punta Cana. It's the best stretch of weather I've had thus far. The weekend crowd is gone, so it's a little bit more quiet out there. You do have some wholesome family fun down here, but they're actually pretty quiet. I probably will head down to the Diamond Beach area in a little bit, even though I should not. I have spent the last couple days down there. So what I really should do is get some video editing done. But how do you video edit at a place like this with weather like this. It's pretty impossible. Before I get on to my day, I do want to talk about the food here. I have not been a proponent of the food. Quite the opposite. The food here is below average, and I'm putting that very diplomatically. There is one silver lining, and that silver lining is El Dorado, but there's a problem with El Dorado, and that problem is you can only get over there if you are staying at the hideaway portion, and the hideaway portion is the 21 plus portion of this property. Now, I was able to get over there because of my Marriott ambassador status, which is the highest status you can get at Marriott, but even that was pretty lucky. So unfortunately, the best areas of this property are not available if you're coming as a standard guest. The hideaway pool, which is the best pool here, that's not saying much because the pool was not impressive, but the best pool here, in order to get access to it, you have to stay at the hideaway. The best restaurant is Hideaway. The best beach and beach bar is Diamond Club. The best place to get a drink are the Diamond Club areas. So if you're coming here, I think you really have to upgrade to Diamond Club. And even that doesn't get you everywhere because that won't get you to the best pool and that won't get you to the best restaurant. So this place is a little disjointed. It's a little disconnected. I'm a huge Marriott guy. I love these Marriott properties, but this trip is not piecing together the way I thought it would, and I'll talk about that more tomorrow. I'm gonna go check out more of the property today. I want to go check out the gym. I'm gonna go back to the Diamond Club Lounge in the lobby and check that out. There's a lobby bar, there's a sports bar, there's a very, very small casino. I'm just gonna mosey around and kind of have a hodgepodge day. I'm gonna see what I can get into. So Royalton Punta Cana, what are my final thoughts on this place? It's interesting. This hotel has so much going for it, but it does have some pretty key detractions as well. Let me start with the positives. The room was great. Now yes, this was the honeymoon suite. It was an upgrade. I did not pay for it. I was given this upgrade based off my Marriott status, but I did have a chance to take a look at the standard rooms, and they are quite nice as well. The beach is another huge plus. It's the best stretch of beach I've seen thus far in Punta Cana. Better than Hard Rocks and better than Hotel Riu. Now those two hotels were the best I've seen up until this point, but they are also right next door. So pretty much it's the same huge stretch of beach, but this is the most impressive sand and water I've seen during my trip. The service is outstanding. It's right on par with Secrets, if not a little bit better. It's 5-star service all the way. The staff is warm and friendly, always saying hello, goodbye, asking how you're doing, asking if they can get you anything, and plus you get a butler to attend to all of your needs. The drinks were exceptional. Now you need Diamond Club access to get the premium drinks. I highly recommend you do that. The best drinks I've had up until this point were at Secrets, And although I'm not sure these drinks were better, they were just as good. The hotel is beautiful. It's striking, it's stunning. Again, it's one of the best I've seen while I've been in Punta Cana. The only other competitor up until this point is Secrets, and that is saying a lot. And lastly, this hotel is very easy to navigate. Sometimes these huge resorts can be a labyrinth to maneuver through, and that certainly is not the case here at Royalton. So those are the positives, but what about the negatives? There are certainly some, and they are glaring. First of all, the food is brutally bad. It is the worst food I've had thus far in Punta Cana, taking the title away from TRS Turquesa. Secondly, way too many kids. This is a family hotel. I'll talk about that in a little bit, but it just inundated with kids. Kids took over pretty much all the pools, and it's weird seeing kids at the swim-up bar. It's weird seeing kids at the bar at a restaurant. It's just weird seeing kids everywhere. They're outside my pool in the morning, and they basically have infiltrated this entire property. Also, the best parts of this hotel require an upsell. They require Diamond Club or the adult only section. So if you want to get to the premium beach bar, you need Diamond Club. And if you want to eat at El Dorado and get to the adult pool, you need Hideaway access. I think if you only had regular access to this hotel, you're gonna be kind of disappointed with this property. And lastly, this hotel is a little boring. I think this is probably a 2 or 3 day hotel. I think it's a great getaway hotel specifically for families. But if you're coming here for a week, you're gonna be hard pressed with things to do after the 3rd or 4th day. So final thoughts and my rating on Royalton Punta Cana. I had such high hopes for this place. And although I did have some really bright moments, and I do think this hotel is great, it just didn't come together. Even with the honeymoon suite, even with the Diamond Club access, and even with my ambassador status, this hotel was just a little underwhelming. The copious amounts of kids really took away from that classy upscale experience that I thought I was going to get, and I also didn't like the fact how the best parts of the property require an upsell. With that being said, this hotel still has so much going for it, and I think if you're a family looking to come here for 3 or 4 days, this could be a perfect spot for you. So with that being said, and everything taken into account, I'm gonna rate this property a 2.5. It is really nice, borderline great. It is the best beach I've seen thus far in Punta Cana. The service is outstanding, and this property will provide opportunities to create lifelong memories. Even though my stay did not quite piece together the way I thought it would initially, I still quite enjoyed my time here at Royalton Punta Cana.